All right, welcome to Marital Fun with K and
G.
Marital Fun with K and G. What we have here, we took a trip. We like taking trips, and we had a couple of days off from work and didn't make plans because we were kind of like, oh, we don't want to take a big trip. Well, we thought let's go somewhere we've never been before, and that's within a good driving distance, not too far, where we spend most of our time on the road. Well, where he would be doing most of the driving. Anyway, we went to Arkansas. Yes, Arkansas. I know what you're thinking.
Was that Little Rock, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we went to Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where we stayed. That's where our hotel was. But then we also took a day trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. And believe it or not, everywhere we went, I got all of my ideas from TikTok. That's
Yes.
really the only reason I'm on TikTok when I'm planning a trip or cooking or decorating. Anyway, part of Hot Springs, Arkansas was bathhouses.
Oh yeah, the bathhouses.
Yes, there were lots of things to do. And believe it or not, Arkansas is on our list of it's top.
Oh,
One of our
yes,
favorite
yes.
trips, believe it or not.
Hot Springs.
Hot Springs,
Yes,
Arkansas.
Yes.
So we have here from Hot Springs, Arkansas. We part of it, and I did see in the video when I was, doing my research. I did see in the video of, them talking about the hot springs and people filling water bottles, and I just couldn't conceptualize what they were saying until we got there. And we were going to take a tour of the bathhouses, which you have to look that up. Bathhouse Row is what it's called. Very fascinating place. And yes, we did visit one of the bathhouses.
We'll get that video for y'all a little bit later on.
Okay. Well, on the way there, we saw people I'm not sure if you ever been to, I can't think of, anyway, I'm thinking of a dorm, an old school dorm that had communal showers, and they had a big circular, like a hand washing station, or I used to see them even in
That's a good
civic
one.
centers.
Yes, yes.
In civic centers, like a long time ago, before they had those automatic waters. They would have those circular, you walk up to it, you probably step on something on the ground and the water would come out. Well, this thing it was made like that. And they would pull up in their cars and they had their trunks open, and they had minimum 20 containers, empty containers, minimum. I know some people they would come in crates and they had all these containers, empty containers in crates. And I was like, what are they doing? And we just stood back and watched. Literally, they were filling all of these containers, filling them with water. And come to find out, they were getting water fresh from the springs that were underground. And it was spring, of course, it was spring water. But once I touched it, the water was hot.
Yes.
But it was very crazy to me that the water was hot, because you would think it's coming from a spring. You would think, oh, cool and refreshing. No, the water was hot.
Coming straight from the ground. Must come from the core or something.
Yes. And I could technically look it up and find out all the find out where it's coming from, but that really didn't matter to me. Yes. If you are interested in that, you go for it. But that did not matter to me, but I just found it fascinating. And then I was talking to people, and people would come up and I would say, do you live here and how often do you come here? And they were like, oh, we come here we make this an every week trip. Like, people go to the grocery store every week. And this one guy said he has been doing it for 4 years, every week. And he was filling all of his containers of water. And we didn't have containers. We only had one water bottle.
So that's not essential water.
No, it is not. This is spring water. And people would have crates and open their trunks and have water bottles all in their trunks, and they're everywhere. And I thought it was just one. No, when we were leaving, we saw other stations that people were pulling up to and just filling their water. And the guy was like, it's the cheapest water ever. And I kind of chuckled at that because it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You're just getting fresh spring, natural spring water that you don't have to pay for. And I thought, man, I could live here just to get water because we love water.
Yes,
we love water. We try to drink water, as much as we can, as often as we can. There's nothing like water. Anything you want to say, honey?
Hey, I was just saying it was freaky to me when we pulled up. We was going there for the bathhouses, and we see this long line. So I'm like, what they doing over there? And that's when Keisha told me, hey, they get the spring water that comes from the ground, and it's free. So we looked at it for a while. So we'll take care of it later. So let's go to the bathhouses and then do what we got to do, and then we'll come back. I was kind of like, I'm nosy, but then I was kind of like a little embarrassed. I didn't want to get in line with everybody else, So I said, we'll come when ain't nobody around. So when we came back, Keisha inquired, talked to some of the people. They was telling her what was going on. So when we came back, we said, "Do we got any empty bottles?" So we went back to the car. This is the only bottle we had that was empty, and it was hers, I believe. I drank mine and threw it out.
Yeah, and I drank mine.
And so we went in and we filled that up. Filled it all the way up, and it was, boiling hot water.
Hot.
Couldn't drink it. And one of the guys that was there, he was like, hey, man, I like drinking my water warm like that, and he said it's good for him. So we said, we're going to try it. So we filled it up, and we took a couple sips on it, and we brought it on back home. I
could not drink it.
So now we have the spring water. This is water from Little Rock Bathhouse.
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
And so, once again, we want to say this isn't essential water, but that is some good. Oh, let's take a sip of that.
Well, I have, but it was hot when I drank it.
Go and get some more. That is some good water.
That is good water.
Good water. If you are ever
water.
in Little Rock, Arkansas, and you happen to go through Hot Springs, you'll see these things. We only seen two. I'm sure they have in different places.
Yeah, we only saw two.
But if you do go down there,
I would be interested to know how many they have. And we were at Little Rock and took a day. Like I said, we took a day trip to Hot Springs, which was 45 minutes to an hour away.
Yeah, from Little Rock.
The drive was nice drive, easy drive, but it was about 45 minutes to an hour away. So it's not like wasn't too far. The drive wasn't too bad. But if you're ever in Little Rock, visit all the touristy things. And yes, we did go to the high school. We did go visit the high school, the Little Rock 9. Yeah.
We'll put that in that next video.
That's another video.
We're just going to tell you about this water. We don't want to hold you too long, but we're just going to say, you get to Hot Springs, get you some of this water.
Take a lot of bottles.
Oh, yeah.
And we are already planning another trip to go back, not just for the water, but because we thoroughly enjoyed Arkansas and didn't do all the things that I had on our itinerary to do. So we will be going back soon.
So that's pretty much all we got to say is get you some of this good, clean, water. Fresh water.
Man.
And we had this for, about 2-3 weeks? And it's fresh taste. And I also wait to see if, you see particles come down at the bottom. Nothing. Clear. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's no particles floating in it. Good fresh water.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all we got to say, man. Get some of this nice spring water. I know next time we go down, we're going to take
a bathing suit to Hot Springs. You need bathing suits, and you'll figure out why once you visit it. But make sure you have bathing suit. We were trying to buy bathing suits in October. Had a hard time doing that.
People looking at us like we crazy. But we found some kind of weird looking, but we still wore them. They didn't know us.
That's what I said. Y'all gonna get this 2-piece skinny, stringy bikini.
Yeah,
because y'all don't know me here.
And you gonna get this thong that I'm wearing. So
he was down. Your swim trunks were just shorter than you like them to be, but they fit.
Yes, they fit my age. They were grandpa.
They were not. Oh, they were short.
Like I was visiting Florida or something. Like you see them old men wearing the Florida beaches and stuff. But anyway, get you some water from Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's right. I don't have anything else to say about this.
Neither
but
do
just
I.
Get it, man. So we want to thank you for watching. And if you don't want to take our word for it, Google it, YouTube it, TikTok it, whatever social media you're on, go ahead and look it up. But you heard it from K&G that it is some valid and good, fresh, clean water. So we want to thank you for watching K&G once again. Marital fun with K&G. We just like to have fun, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta live life. You get your wife and everything. You give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Fresh water on the lips. It's still on the lips, y'all. Go ahead, get this water. It's good for you. It's good for you. Water, clean out that system, man. But we want to thank you for watching, and we will hope you watch us again.
Goodbye.
In other words, we out.